My wife deleted her text with another man. She says we should just move forward.
I think because it helps her to move forward.
Yikes.
She's like, we should not focus on the past.
Yeah, just move forward.
Just ignore it.
Let's start at the beginning, for me, of the problem. Several years ago, I found that my wife was texting with an acquaintance of mine, former coworker.
Ooh.
They've known each other for our entire marriage, and he lives across the country from us. The texting was not the issue per se. The content was nothing alarming. It was one text that caught my notice. He asked if I was busy. I then realized that these texts were mostly recurring on alternating Thursday evenings. Interesting.
What's happening on Thursdays?
A night that I have set aside for a game night with friends from childhood that now live all around the US. We play 3 to 4 hours every other week, and in those times, my wife was having recurring talks with this acquaintance. Red flag.
Huge red flag.
By the way, this comes from you capable kinda on the ROK Storytime subreddit. So I confronted my wife about the matter. She was right to know that the conversations were not inappropriate and didn't see an issue. I was a bit unsettled and pushed the issue to the point that she brought it to a good friend of hers who sided with me on the matter. My wife agreed to stop the conversations and offered to delete his number from her phone. I said that I didn't think it was necessary to delete the number, but was glad she agreed that it was not exactly a settling thing for me to find. Some months later, she mentioned that he texted her again. They talked, but nothing else.
Okay, honestly, that I think is, well, the fact that she texted back.
I mean, at least she told him.
I was going to say, it's good that she told him. It is a little bit alarming that she texted back before telling him.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like confused what the relationship is.
Yeah.
I told her that I didn't have an issue with that, and that was it. Now to present day. I was looking for a message that my wife could not find and discovered that she had some 40 deleted messages from one number.
Ooh.
How do you even find that?
Yeah, how do you find 40 deleted messages? Unless, I don't know.
Yeah. Someone tell me how you find that. Thinking this is odd, I restored the messages. How do you do this? But before I could do more than glance at them, my wife grabbed her phone and asked if I found the one that I was originally looking for.
Suspicious.
This is all very fishy.
So fishy.
I told her that I had not, but heart racing, did find a lot of messages from another number. I only had a glance and the number was not associated with a contact when restored. She said she didn't know what I was talking about as she looked at her texts. I repeated myself and she handed me her phone. The texts were deleted, but permanently this time.
She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh no, they're all gone.
Now I was internally furious. I'm not an idiot or a fool, and this was such a blatant lie. But our children were still awake and getting ready for bed. I simply looked her in the eye and asked, what in the world did you do that for?
What in the world did you do that for?
Yikes.
Because she's lying to you.
Once the kids were in bed, I pressed into this issue. I had briefly seen the most recent texts, but didn't know who they were with. The most recent were about our local football team, and I saw one emoji, biting lip, that had me confused. Who are you sending a biting lip emoji if it's not flirtatious?
Also, who uses those?
The football team.
The football team. She's like, I'm going to go see a football match.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever used that.
Seriously.
What? Wait, what emoji is that? There's a biting lip emoji?
No, it's literally the one that's like,
I've never seen this. Hold on. Biting lip emoji.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like
It's the literal lips. Ew.
Yeah.
Who are you sending that to?
Yeah, weird.
Unless that's sarcastic, it's gross.
That's the same emoji she usually uses with me when we're building anticipation.
Don't tell me that.
Her responses were all lies to my face that I called out immediately. She said there were no texts. I told her that I'm not technically incompetent.
Yeah, it seems like OP really knows how to use technology, at least better than us.
She said she didn't know who they were with. Eventually, she admitted it was with the same acquaintance. She said she didn't know what the texts were about. Then eventually stated they were all just chit-chat and catching up. She stated she didn't think she sent any emojis. After I insisted, she stated that it was about a football player that she thinks is cute.
Fire.
I left to drive and cool off, heading to Home Depot to look around and try to think over parts that I need for some projects that I'm doing at the house. While I was gone, she called and said a few things that I noted. I don't know why I did that, deleting the text.
Because you were lying.
You're a great husband. Then why are you texting another man? I don't know why I like having the attention of another man.
There it is. There it is.
We all like attention.
We don't know why, but you need to stop it.
I'm not that attracted to him. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Over the last 2 weeks or so, things have mostly settled. I want to be able to trust my wife, to move forward, but I'm having a very hard time reconciling what she did and what she said immediately thereafter with the current statements from her. She says that there was nothing inappropriate, which I disagreed with at a minimum, that she was talking about things that arouse her for another man. Though I know that this is shaky for many, that they were only chit-chatting, that she doesn't know why she was deleting their texts, and that I need to move forward with things. I'm having a hard time. I've told her that I need some resolution and answers that only she can provide to help me move forward. Namely, why was she deleting texts for what I've confirmed was an extended period of time with someone that I previously said it would be a problem to talk to? Why did she delete these texts right in front of me and deny it? And why did she lie about every step of finding information? Why did she lie about not knowing what was in the text? Why did she lie about specific information, i.e. the emoji in the text? Why did she remove his number and then memorize it to continue texting? It's a long laundry list.
She's emotionally cheating at you at the very least.
Yeah,
and she's trying to hide it. Yeah,
she was ashamed of her behavior, so she denied it.
Yeah, I think because you have kids, I don't think this is necessarily like
a make or break.
Yes,
yeah.
I don't think this is a full divorce, but
Yeah.
I think this is definitely, you guys need to go to counseling.
Yeah.
And you need to tell her that she has to start, confessing and being very upfront and very transparent, or it's not going to work.
I agree. She said that she agreed it was wrong to hide talking to someone and that she won't do it again. I've asked her to find some means of assurance for me to know that she isn't just permanently deleting texts as they happen, and she has not done so. Otherwise, she has just given a generic answer of I don't know to these questions. I plead with her today to answer these questions. She told me I need to find a way to move forward. I asked her to try to figure it out because otherwise I'm left feeling like I have to assume that she deleted everything and won't answer because the texting was inappropriate and she doesn't want to admit to more. She said that she does not want to have this break our marriage, and I don't have anything to say other than what I've said. Assume what you want. I just hope we can move forward together. That's unfair.
That's so stupid.
Yeah. I think, yes, like once you resolve this, you move forward and he's going to have to learn how to trust her. But she's not taking accountability.
We haven't even gotten past we can't move forward if you haven't climbed over the hump.
Yeah. Resolve the tiff, climb the hump, then you can move forward.
Yeah.
She's giving this man crumbs.
She's like, we're still in the problem area.
Yeah.
And she's like, let's move forward. You guys are in the quicksand.
Yeah. By the way, you can join us live on YouTube and Facebook every weekday at 3 p.m. PST. And we're probably live right now. So tap on our profile.
Tap it.
Tap, tap. There's another relevant update, but let's discuss.
Yeah, same thing. The fact that she's saying, oh, we should just move forward. You can assume what you like. Like, no.
It's giving defensiveness.
You betrayed the trust of the relationship. So you need to actively work to improve it. And the fact that no one's mentioned couples counseling is
like, where's the remorse? Where's the I'm sorry I hurt you?
Yeah. She's like, well, I'm going to keep, I'm going to tell you that I'm not doing anything, but I'm going to keep doing this.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
I think as human beings, we need to realize we need to take accountability for our actions. It's okay if we make mistakes. Say sorry, own up to it, and then you can move forward.
Yeah, she never even really said sorry. She just said, like, I don't know why I did this.
Also, even if she didn't technically like do anything that's like divorce worthy, the fact is like her actions had an impact, and so she should like validate her husband for that.
Yes, apologize. Like, make an effort to make sure that he's not, constantly insecure about the relationship because you broke the trust.
Exactly. Am I wrong to ask for answers to these questions? Do I need to just move forward? I feel very hurt by being unable to resolve what feels like cognitive dissonance to me, and hurt that she is not helping with that. I don't really know what I'm looking for, but any advice or thoughts would be appreciated, both by husbands and wives.
Yeah, I think you need to tell her we can't move forward in an effective way until you own up to and like actively work to find a better path forward for us.
Yeah, and I think you should consider couples counseling.
I think so. Yeah, absolutely. Because it's clear that she's not going to take any responsibility for it, but maybe having a mediator would help.
Yeah, best of luck.
Best of luck. But that's the end of that story, so we'll see you next time.
One.